First try.
Yes.
First try. Hi, everyone. Welcome to 12 Points Reacts. We are 12 Points from America, a Eurovision podcast and video series, apparently, from America, from the news. I'm Eric.
I'm Derek.
I'm Samantha.
And I'm Danny.
You've heard about all the shenanigans.
You guys heard about this? It's called America?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's not going well. But that's fine.
Failed
it's
experiment.
You mean America or this episode?
Whatever. Yeah.
This episode's going to go great. I have high hopes for this.
That's true. All right. So
well,
we're going to... Yeah, Sam, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, we just wanted to take a quick moment to honor the first three songs past the starting line, I guess you could say, for this year's upcoming Eurovision 2022, which is actually this year now. Like, the Eurovision year and the calendar year are actually lining up. But we wanted to take a quick moment to give props and honor the history of those first three countries, which tonight will be the Czech Republic, Albania, and Bulgaria. And we just wanted to pick a favorite song or a memorable song from each of those nations and share them with you, the viewing audience at home.
That's right. It's as easy as C-A-B.
C-A-B. Easy as 3, 1, 2.
Brilliant. And this is the content that you come to us for.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you're watching us and haven't listened to our podcast, we highly recommend that you check that out. You can find it on all your local podcasteries. You can find us at 12 Points from America. Also find us on social media on Facebook or Twitter at 12 Points USA. We would love to hear from you. Let us know what you think of the show. And if you have any other songs and videos that you want us to highlight on the series, let us know. Either send us a message, let us know in the comments below. We will try to make this as much about you as it is about us. But mostly it's about us. We'd like to hear ourselves talk.
And we can watch ourselves talk now. Thanks, Internet.
Brilliant.
You are watching me talk. All right. So we're starting with the Czech Republic. Is that right?
Yeah, this is an entry that was famous / infamous. This was the... this was only the Czech Republic's second shot at the Eurovision Song Contest. It was their song back in the 2009 contest, which was held in Moscow that year. So big, shining, crazy stage that they had to fill up. And they brought us Gipsy.cz or .cz, depending on where you are, with the song Aven, Romale, or Come On, Roma. Mostly in English with a little bit of Roma language peppered in there. I think this is one of those songs that you kind of have to just see it to believe it.
Good. We talked about this on the podcast just this last week, but I have not spoiled it for myself yet.
Good boy.
So I can't wait.
Eric, let's hit it.
Roll that beautiful Czech footage.
Okay.
Yeah?
I didn't know Transylvania had gay bars. That's my joke for this one, I think. What is the symbol on his chest?
Super Gypsy. He is Super Gypsy.
Is that offensive?
I mean, he is of Roma descent.
Okay. So it's offensive if I say it.
He'll do it. He'll do it. Yeah, it's offensive when we keep saying it. Yeah.
Okay.
So henceforth, we'll be referring to this as Super Romani.
Super Romani.
Or Super G word, I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay.
So this isn't in Russia. Where is this?
No, this seems to be the national final, actually.
Okay.
Imagine if
I was
they
like,
just
wow, they
recreated
really
this on the
skimped on
Russians.
this
Yeah, they really slummed it up.
No, this is actually the preview clip we're seeing here. But
I mean, this is somehow better than the actual performance. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's the other one like?
It's a disaster.
Bigger.
Ah, okay.
Like, his
That's
singing
my
is
fault.
terrible.
I also wanted to stay in the dark, so I grabbed apparently this video and not the one from Moscow. So that's my bad. But so what does it mean to feel like Gypsy?
I feel something wrong, made us separate the world on pieces. We got eyes and we still stay.
Oh, so he's definitely lip syncing here, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh. I feel like I've deprived us of something.
So, how well you think this did?
Yeah, no point. Yeah.
Nope. 0 points.
Yeah, it was an opener.
Approximately 0 points.
Give or take.
Tried. You know, I have to say, didn't deserve it though.
You, based on this, I would say this is actually not terrible.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see the performance that you have all been privy to, but I'm not hating what I just saw.
In terms of pure enjoyment, I don't hate it either. It was
It's
just
not the worst. It's got some Genghis Khan. It's got some Genghis Khan energy for sure.
I also do need to correct myself. This is actually the Czech Republic's third entry. Their second one just wasn't very memorable. Sorry, Teresa.
Okay. Check
all
the
right,
gate.
wipe the video. We'll start.
Yep. Flip the table.
So that was bad. I thought.
What? We've seen much, much worse.
I
and I'll
know.
bet there was worse that year.
Was there worse that year?
Not according to the scoreboard.
I know.
No.
In your opinion, though, what do you think was the worst song at that year?
At that year? Oh gosh, we may have to save that for another video, don't you think?
Maybe. I'm trying to remember. I know we watched it a while ago, and
Well, this was the year of the Belgian Elvis impersonator. We'll just leave it at that.
Oh Christ, that one was awful.
Like for real, like in
yes.
earnest.
Yes.
I see.
Again, that's on my long list of things to foist upon you on a later episode.
That Moscow one that was off the chain. I mean, just the staging. It was too much. It was just too much staging in every regard.
Wow.
Most LEDs ever, and I think the auditorium was so big you can hear them echoing at points.
Oh, jeez.
This is before I started attending, so
it's incredible looking though.
it really, really was
The home entry was quite good. So, but this, I feel like if he was wearing something like traditional clothing, you wouldn't think anything of it. It would just be like, oh, this is kind of a semi-modern traditional kind of pop thing they're doing.
But was the cape? Like but the entire thing, the entire time that I'm watching this, I'm just thinking to myself, what would Edna Mode say? No capes.
No capes.
That's all she would say.
It probably would have done infinitely better, than a score of 0. If he had just not worn the cape. Like, it's such an unnecessary and wild choice.
2009. It was.
I allowed my 7-year-old to pick my costume.
Maybe
the whole staging thing had like this comic book aesthetic to it. It was like all these bright colors, and didn't they have like action words?
Yes, I believe so.
Flashing on like pow and bang and.
Well, I'm sorry to report that
I'm being devoured.
Your discussion has provided me enough time to grab the video of the live performance, and here it is.
Give me a taste.
We shouldn't watch the whole thing, but let's just have a little snippet of it.
Give me a taste, yes.
Yeah, Radoslav Gypsy Banga. So he's
PG-13
advisory, right.
Yellow cape. Upgraded.
Yeah, he leveled up.
Now a yellow cape.
So you could just see the scale of it.
Wow.
Fill it up.
That's colossal. There's so much space between where they're actually performing and where the audience actually is. This is terrifying.
Yep. Held in the Olympiyskiy Arena, the Olympic Stadium in Moscow.
Held directly on top of Lenin's corpse. Right
Capacity
in the middle
Capacity of
He's the seventh
35,000.
The seventh man on stage in every performance.
I see. Spirit of the people.
All right. Shall we move on to our next
that's
song?
enough.
I don't
I've
feel the
seen
need
enough.
to listen to this again
That's
twice
enough.
in
I
a
understand.
decade.
Enough.
I understand how it did so poorly.
See, it makes sense
Yikes.
now.
Yikes.
All right.
It was more charming when it sort of had almost like a cabaret feel. I don't know.
Yeah.
kind of did.
Again, the Czech national finals. We've talked about this on the podcast, that there is a charm and a joy to them. I guess it started earlier than we thought. Shall we change directions completely, both stylistically, nation? Let's
Pick
do
me
some
some.
whiplash here.
Now let's
Pick
harp on
me
this for like 20 more minutes.
I
I got comments about that fiddle player.
Oh, do you?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on, we fast forward a couple of years to Albania in 2012. Now, some people called the entry that we were about to watch beautiful high art, jazz inspired, deeply emotional, and some people call it caterwauling.
We're about to see some high camp.
Mm,
All right. 2012. So this is your first one, Sam?
This is my second one. This is
second.
Baku. This is in Baku, Azerbaijan. And we are about to see Albania's entry that year, the incomparable Rona Nishliu with Suus.
Okay.
It's extremely Suus. Let me tell you.
Oh, I think I know this. I think you may have shown this to me before. I'm excited.
I think
I'm sad I spoiled it
possibly-
then.
Oh no, maybe like a year ago. I'm ready.
Yeah. Lick the butt.
Oh, this is very Albania right now. I'll just say this. Like this is Albania has a monopoly on smoke machines.
No, they don't. Oh, it's senior. They do, I guess.
Yeah.
Junior, they have monopoly on cardboard boxes.
The hair bowl.
I was gonna say like a basket weaving
The hair
For-
bowl.
for heads,
And that was her hair. That was her hair.
including the
expecting it
weird
to start
like
moving.
Yeah, she
front
had
rat tail.
full on dreads
She
that
looks
she
like one of the Belgian hair models from the climax of Mouse Hunt. We'll tweet that later.
All right. Brace yourselves.
I'm ready.
Can we watch the last one again? What is she singing about, Sam?
Heartbreak, emotional vulnerability,
Just in general, or
difficult times searching for the light.
okay. So, is there? This is a very Albanian, like high note kind of thing. Like we saw John Steers do it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
he had support.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, we've seen a few Albanian-inspired songs that have like that kind of very high note. Is that a traditional thing? Is there a word for that?
Shy.
Chai?
I'm not sure.
Like Shadge?
Crowd loves it.
Some of the
Voters.
crowd loves it.
Voters didn't, from what I recall.
Quite the opposite. This is
I
all
thought
right,
this-
everybody.
No?
For those who are unfamiliar with the song amongst this group, how well do you think this did in the final? And this did make it to the final.
Oh, I had thought it like just barely missed qualifying, but I guess I'm wrong about that.
Nope.
Please tell me this was like third.
It's like fourth or fifth, wasn't it?
Fifth in the final,
Yeah.
second
What?
in a semifinal.
Oh,
Second in
What?
semi. Wow.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I mean,
Are there just
Oh.
just that many people who are not bothered by a note of that quality, not quite zeroing in on the exact pitch? Oh my god. It's so, I think it's most upsetting because it's so close to being really good.
I mean,
it was.
yeah.
I mean, it was awarded quite heavily. I mean, it was a slightly different voting system then, but it got 12s from Italy, North Macedonia, or what is now North Macedonia, San Marino, Switzerland. Got 10 from Belgium, Greece, and Montenegro.
Mhm.
It got points from all over the shop.
I don't
All
doubt
over the
it.
shop.
So
Yeah.
I've talked about how when you have a high note as like the marquee thing in your song, you have to hit it. And apparently what you're telling me, Sam, is that that's not true.
Apparently, all you have to do is have it slightly earlier, say in the friggin' chorus, and then just power, just pump the gas.
I'll be honest. I've seen this a few times before. I remember the vocals being worse than what this was. So I guess I have to give it some degree of credit for that. That it's not as bad as I remembered. But I know that this is kind of a classic. This shows up on the ESC 250. It does fairly well in it, from what I recall.
Mhm.
But I don't get this one at all.
Was all of the clout coming from like not the performed version, but like the studio version available? Like, was this one of those situations?
I think a lot of people were connecting with the sort of raw emotion of it. That
see.
she left it all out there.
That's
And
true.
you could not forget Suus. It was
like, I would. I mean, in my response, like I've seen it. Like, yeah, she doesn't hit the notes, but my God, there's just so much passion in it and so much emotion.
It is a performance.
It's
Mhm.
still I still respond to it. I think it's very well staged. The staging on that is really pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
Even with hair bowl.
Well, and hair S, like
like a Superman, Super Gypsy. Even.
yeah.
It's a theme tonight.
Yeah, that's all chest S's.
It's hope.
I don't understand the chest S thing. I know it's like the least important part of this whole thing, but like it
drew
just
a lot of
really
attention,
weird to
yeah.
me. I don't like it.
I mean,
Don't like it.
It's what she decided to do with her hair.
Okay.
It was high art. It was just high art.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
I still
Just so you
don't
guys
think
know,
it's
I
good.
have posted a link in the chat right now about the Belgian hair models from Mouse Hunt. So feel free to view it whenever you like.
I was going to say that Nathan Lane movie, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll make sure that we put this in the
Um,
notes of the
yeah.
video when it is,
Actually,
just for the sake of our viewers. Shall we move on to our last song of this
let's do it.
episode?
not quite yet. Give me
No?
just
You have more?
1 second here. Well, I was just I
feel
was
like Eric's
gonna
gonna
say,
troll us with something beforehand.
Either that, or
No.
I'm just going to take a second and take a sip of this chai.
Sam, well done.
Thank you. I feel better.
I was just gonna, with the power of Grayskull. I mean StreamYard.
The power of Streamlabs.
I can just, I can.
You could just share this
Oh,
clip of. You could just.
Are
share
you doing
this
like a
clip.
side by side of her with this?
No, I can just show the Mouse Hunt thing.
Oh, I can't wait to get a copyright
Yeah.
strike from
Yeah, here it is.
Warner Home
Ah.
Media or whatever.
No,
Yeah.
that's not actually clip of the movie, so we're all right.
Yeah,
No,
there
it's
we go.
It's fair
Yeah.
use, right?
The one on
Yeah.
the right is who it reminded me of most.
Oh, oh, geez, yeah, that's right here.
There you go.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're not kidding. That's uncanny. All right, enough of that nonsense.
All right.
Which is it? This one?
Why
There
don't
we
we?
go.
Why,
Cool.
yeah. Why don't we? Oh, I think we have a special appearance by another
Maris.
feline friend. Hi,
Hello,
everybody.
Maris.
Say hello to Maris.
There it is.
Hi, Maris.
Maris is new.
She's a star.
She's
She's a star. All right. Okay. So
All right.
in the ranking of all of these three, what are we going to be getting with the B with Bulgaria?
We are going to end the show with the Bulgarian entry from 2013,
Okay.
Samo Shampioni, which is, it has a story of its own. Longtime fans of the Eurovision Song Contest would be familiar with the song Voda,
Yes.
which was performed by Elitsa Todorova and Stoyan Yankulov, which until Polygenova's If Love Was a Crime was around, it held the record for Bulgaria's best performance ever, their best score ever. Really a very high watermark. And so BNT, the Bulgarian national broadcaster, decided to bring Elitsa and Stoyan back for the 2013 contest. They had a whole national final set up, 3 songs of their own. And the song that they picked ended up getting pulled for copyright reasons. So the song that came in
Yes.
second, Samo Shampioni, or Only Champions.
No, I see.
Yeah.
Only mushrooms.
Only mushrooms.
Could you remind us what place they that first song came in? Voda?
Oh, Voda, that came in, I want to say that was 5th place.
Wow.
I think it was
Voda
top
was a
5.
song
That was,
from,
yeah,
really
5th place.
impressive.
5th place.
Yeah.
Wasn't Voda the name of a song from the COVID
Poland?
Eurovision? From the
Yeah,
cancer?
that's from
it was.
Slovenia.
From Slovenia. It's
Slovenia.
Voda.
This
Well,
is not that Voda.
it still means water, but pure coincidence. But this, if you were expecting Voda 2.0, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
Should I hit it?
Let's hit it.
I can't wait.
Go.
All these swings and misses.
This was from 2013 in Malmö, Sweden.
Oh, I love the butterfly thing from that. That was a cool thing that they did. Oh,
Siamo campioni. Siamo campioni. Vedi da visoko i na daleko, skacze ti se smeje, ti se
See, you say that this sucks, but this is exactly what I want to see at Eurovision. This is exactly what I come here for.
I didn't say it sucked.
Oh,
did Europe say it sucks?
It didn't qualify, but it came in 12th in the semi.
That's all
Okay.
shops. Out of,
Did okay.
it was like a decent sized semi.
I believe so.
The semi was more than 12.
Yes, it was more than 12 in the semi.
Okay.
Oh, as Polly Shea. Sam, is that just like an interesting type of bagpipe, or is that called something else?
I don't know the Bulgarian name for it, but it is a variety of bagpipe.
Made from a sheep's stomach.
Bagpiper is like if Lil Jon and Skrillex had a baby.
I'm gonna say the weird drum setups. I'm surprised Slipknot let them borrow those.
I have a soft spot for this, but during my Eurovision
Wow,
party,
some
I had
wub wub wub. Wow.
a friend have to leave the room when we previewed this.
Why?
He was so moved.
She moved to an instant migraine. Actually,
Oh, it wasn't like
Yeah.
a brown noise situation or anything.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Brown note. Oh,
Ooh, they
man.
glow now.
How
know-
many different it really feels like there's 5 different stagings in here, and they just didn't know how to combine them.
Yeah, Bulgarian stomp never really took off.
That's a little tree of life drum set there.
kick off the shoes.
What is that?
It took me a while to figure out what that was.
That was a sombrero first.
That is inspired by the Bulgarian tradition of the kukeri, which is a sort of folkloric mask costume outfit that is supposed to dispel. It's dispelling bad spirits.
I see. We're giving our big respects to the pagan deer god, years ahead of their time.
Yes.
Got to be done.
Yes. Just as a heads up, Stoyan, we will be seeing Stoyan again.
Well, I see.
Oh,
He
no.
is a member.
In one of these reacts, or
No, he is a member of the Intelligent Music Project that is representing Bulgaria at this year's the 2020 contest. He is the drummer of that band.
we will have a lot to
I
say.
gotta go back and watch that video again now.
I know.
There he
No, I
is.
don't. I'm fine.
Oh God.
Well, I didn't hate that. I thought that was. I don't feel as strongly as Danny about like that's the sort of weird stuff that I need to have in Eurovision, but I do like when it's there. It's.
I do.
wacky.
It was divisive. It was divisive. It's that very close harmony that people who weren't into Palishe, who weren't into any of Goe's work, this kind of was one of the first songs at Eurovision to really, really push it.
Push the white singing.
Yeah. I don't know if it's called that in Bulgarian, but it's that sort of very close harmony.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I
wonder-
find it very charming, actually. I think it's got those deep ethnic roots and a very kind of modern, sort of electronica sound to it. I'm not 100% successful, but I respect it quite a bit.
I
I think
wonder-
they jumped to the shark as far as the bombast of that,
Yeah.
but I don't. Once again, I don't hate this song.
I wonder if, just perhaps, having heard songs like Shum and Solove and Palishe may have warmed me up to this sort of sound a little bit. And that if I hadn't heard any of those songs before, I might have just hated this. But because I have heard those songs, I don't know.
It's
Well, I'm still not super hot on Palishe, but
Same.
you know, sometimes white singing can be bad. Sometimes it can be good. Just like
That's what we've learned.
music. Yeah.
It seems like this is the kind of song that maybe wasn't really recognized in its time, but it enabled bands like Goa to run where they walked, you know?
yeah.
Ooh,
Mhm.
these
I think
guys
they also
walked
had-
so-
They also had their previous entry and their previous result kind of against them because they were always going to be compared to their entry in 2007. They were always going to be comparing Samo, Shampioni, and Voda, and Voda was just such a smash that it was going to be very, very difficult for them to reach that same high watermark again. So honestly, Bulgaria after this failed to qualify, they ended up having a couple of years of hiatus. This was the 2013 entry. They bowed out until Polygenova came back in 2016.
And they had the
Oh,
opposite
yeah.
result.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's interesting to see what tack a delegation takes.
Yeah, came back and had a couple golden years there.
Oh yeah. And we hope those days shall return once more.
Maybe next
Yep.
year. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, there's
Anyway.
always next year. Always next year.
Well,
so,
yeah.
I have a surprise.
Oh,
I have a fourth
knew it.
video.
I knew
But
it
don't worry,
couldn't
it's
just
not
be
a full
three.
song.
Okay.
It's not a full song.
All right.
Okay.
It is also from Bulgaria. But it's a clip that's near and dear to my heart.
Oh dear.
That I think is perfect for reactionary purposes.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh no.
again, enjoy.
Oh no.
It's Derek! It's
Oh,
Derek!
Derek!
Yeah.
No one must know
all
about
right.
this.
This is the worst video of the night.
No
So
point.
that's
No point.
that's the postcard that two of
For the
you were in.
record, just wanted to put this out there. I didn't know that they were recording the day that they said, "Hey, we're going to be recording this." So I had almost no makeup on and didn't do my hair. That is my excuse. I'm sticking with it. It was
I
a
set
fun
out the birthday because I said, I'm old enough to be his dad. No, thank you.
I was going to ask what was the experience. So obviously you knew you were in the bookending part, the where
in the light tunnel. Yeah.
So what was what was that experience like? And in case you need a refresher,
You're gonna show it again?
Don't.
no, just this image here.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
That was us, Derek. That's
That wasn't. That's someone else.
nope.
That's Paul Reiser.
Speaking of
Like-
fatherhood,
Oh,
yeah. Derek, what's going on in your mind at when this is?
I think he's doing his best Robert De Niro.
Not bad.
Oh.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. What's going on in my mind is they've given me no direction, and I don't know what to do now.
I see.
It was literally just hold still, then walk toward the camera, and I was like, all right.
And people were bumping into you, and you were, that face is because you were trying to protect the camera because somebody was like accidentally elbowing you.
I also
Oh.
didn't want to like body check anybody. And
Yeah, don't, yeah,
Again.
yeah. Don't body check the 17-year-old star that we're working with. Yeah,
How
that
many
was.
people are in that shot? There were like 15 of us all crammed into this tiny little light tunnel. And we had to
You're-
hold perfectly still and then I'll turn around and walk forward like, yeah, let's go.
Oh, remember
kick
standing in
ass.
crowds? Ah.
But, you know,
It's at the very end there, or
Also,
beginning, I guess.
oh yeah, look who's on the left there.
look who's on the left, and also look who is for
Oh.
people in.
Yes.
Oh, is that Cesar Sampson?
It
Yep.
is.
And then this
That's-
guy.
That's Vladdy
from
Vladdy,
Equinox,
yes.
right?
from Equinox. Yeah.
Wow,
And many films on Netflix.
Wow.
really?
Yeah.
Which ones?
I
We'll
said
we'll,
Sam's
we'll link
Green
we'll
Zone one.
we'll,
Yeah. Okay.
we'll link to things in the
Check out his
comments.
IMDb. He's in a lot of movies that you probably have never heard of.
Cool.
Co-starring
so this-
Scott Adkins.
Yeah. Let's see. So who
Anyway.
else we have here?
I mean, it's mostly just the production team and the social media team and folks from the.
Sacha
Rob
John
Gronkowski
Baptiste.
on the left there. Oh, is that Sasha?
In the leather jacket, yes.
the
Sacha
Red
John
glasses
Baptiste.
and the leather jacket.
Uh-huh.
She looks like a Sasha John Baptiste. My
She
goodness.
does. She
It's
owns
incredible.
it.
She does. She's brilliant. Anyway,
Alright. Yes.
so that was our brief look into the ABCs of our first three countries that have selected songs for Eurovision 2022. Let us know what you thought of those three songs in the comments below, or just find us on social media. Again, you can find us at 12 Points USA on Facebook and Twitter. Email us directly at 12pointsfromamerica@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. If you don't follow our podcast, we highly recommend that you do. We try to put out content every week, every other week, depending on the time of year. And things are starting to gear up now that national final
Oh,
season
yeah.
is really about to hit into full force.
We're gonna have so much content.
Yeah. Got a lot.
Yes.
So much. So we will try to come up with some great content for our next video episode of 12 Points Reacts. Some great videos from Eurovision's past. Maybe some deep cuts that the other guys hadn't seen before, or maybe stuff that you haven't seen before. If you have suggestions, let us know what you want us to see and what you want us to react to. The weirder, the better.